Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of That Bond Life. In this series, we are taking a level 3 free-to-play character and actually working on making him our new main and members. Alright guys, so before we get started, I do want to go over the rules that we do have set in place for this series. The first rule is that we are going to be getting our membership solely on bonds. These bonds cannot be bought using real money. And then the only other second rule that we have put in place is that we're not allowed to do any kind of flipping in the Grand Exchange while we're in free to play. I really want to show that you can make money efficiently and get a bond without having to do any kind of flipping. So let's get right in and see how our character is progressing. Alright, so jumping in, we can see that I finished up with the mind runes up at the lesser demon with about 21 magic. We did leave off with stuff in our exchange, so let's see how much stuff actually sold. Looks like everything did, so let's see how much actual money that we're going to get from this. We did sell the fishing bait and the feathers, and we're going to receive about 112k. So what we're going to do next is actually go to Lumbridge and run back over to Port Sarim and buy some more bait to throw in the exchange. Man, I can already tell I'm going to get bored of this town. We're going to be spending a lot of time here in Port Sarim, unfortunately, just due to the fact that most of our money making is going to be coming from this fishing bait. Our hands are going to reek of fishing bait, honestly. But let's go ahead and buy some bait and then see how much that we can purchase this time to throw in the Grand Exchange. So I'll get to it. And through the power of movie magic, we're on our last world here, so we're going to use the rest of our money. We should have enough for about 33,000, maybe 34,000. Look at that. So that's pretty sweet. Let's see how much this is going to be worth. So it's only seen it as 4 GP each, and it's still seen it as 136k. So we're gonna probably make an additional 34k off of this. So let's head to Varrock and throw it in the exchange. Alright, so we got our fishing bait in the Grand Exchange, and I think in the meantime I want to do some quests. And to do that, we're gonna need some supplies, and I forgot to save some money before we bought all the fishing bait, so I'm gonna do a full load of cowhides and throw those in the Grand Exchange so that we can buy all our quest items here. Alright, so we just tanned our load of cowhides, and apparently since I have no self-control, this is now our third load of cowhides, so yeah. You know, I thought if a few were good, more must be better. So we're going to go ahead and throw all these in the Grand Exchange, and we'll have about 15k to buy some. Alright, so we went ahead and sold all those hides and then purchased enough items to basically do 3 of the quests. Those quests are Imp Catcher, Dork's Quest, and Prince Ali Rescue. So we're going to go ahead and probably start on those. I'll probably do Imp Catcher and Dork's Quest first just because they're so simple. Alright, and here we are at our first stop of turning in quests. This is going to be Imp Catcher. We're going to start the quest, and we have all the beads. I know, it's crazy. Alright, do your little voodoo with the beads. Doop, 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 doop. And, oh man, the suspense. Alright, so we got our 1 quest point and 22 magic, so that's awesome. Oh, look at this. This poor guy had the same struggle I'm having, and I still don't have telegrabs, so that kind of sucks. But I feel your pain, man. I feel it. So off to the next quest. Alright, so we're rolling up to my main man Dork's house. We got him some ore that he's gonna like. I want to start a quest, but the crazy thing is I already have all the ore that you're gonna request because I'm like a goddamn mind reader up in this bitch. And bam, look at that. Easy, easy, easy 10 mining. So, now I think we're gonna go see if we can do Prince Ali. Alright, so you guys probably noticed this is not Prince Ali. This is Mythal. God damn it. I'll just put it up on the screen. So yeah, we just finished up this quest. We're just turning it in now. How are you feeling? Because you literally just got stabbed in the chest. And there we go. 600 crafting experience and level 7 crafting. So let's find something else to do. Alright, so I decided to stop at the Grand Exchange because I saw that everything did sell. So I think what we're going to do is just take our money and go buy some more bait and throw it back in the exchange. Alright, and just in a matter of a little bit of time, I was able to buy another 54,200 fishing bait. So we're going to go ahead and throw those in the exchange so that can start to sell. And then we're going to go find something that speaks to us. Alright, so here we are turning in X marks the spot because apparently the subconscious me does not want to do Prince Ali rescue for some reason. I'm not a huge fan of the quest anyways. It sucks without having the agility high enough to run around. So we did get a lamp and 200 coins and another quest point. So I think we'll do another quest. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break from questing for a little bit. I went ahead and bought some runes to train up our magic. I did buy a few law runes just in the off chance that we do get telegrab and one of the rune mediums does drop, because this time, believe me, I'm going to be ready for that stupid thing. Don't you just hate it when you're doing your Harry Potter training because you're tired of being a damn muggle and then a dude just appears out of thin air to offer you a chance to run through his maze? Because I mean, that never sounds like a bad idea. Anyways, we did get a maze, and let's see what we get out of this. So I will be the rat in the maze, and I want the cheese. So I will cut right to the end to see what we get. Alright, and what was in the box of mystery? A goddamn letdown, that's what. We got some iron arrows and some feathers, so go us. Okay, so we just finally ran out of runes. Let's see what level we got here, and 35 magics, so not a whole lot of levels, but anything counts at this point. So I think what we'll do is go check on our auctions and see how they're doing. Alright, so we stopped at the Grand Exchange, got our money, and then came back here to buy some more bait. I think we had about 169k. Let's see how much this is worth. So 205k at 4 GP each, and then add another 51k on top of that. So that's not actually too bad. So let's go throw us back in the exchange. Alright, so we ended up putting the fishing bait in the Grand Exchange. And since now that we have 35 magic, we have unlocked another moneymaker that's really good for free to play, and that's grabbing Wines of Zami. So I think I'm going to go head out there real quick. I have one extra rune just to teleport the lumberage just in case there are PKers. Usually there are quite a bit, so let's go see how that works out for me. And that did not end well, guys. There's just way too many PKers out there right now, so I'm gonna go focus on doing something else in the meantime. Alright, so instead of getting frustrated out in the wild constantly dying, I decided to use this time to go do rune mysteries. So there we go, another one quest point, and we're off to do something else. Alright, so while I wasn't planning on showing each and every bait purchase, just because it is such boring content of me just running back and forth to the Grand Exchange, but look at this, guys. This is after one of the system updates, and there's just bots littered everywhere, and this is about the 4th world I've seen that's like this. Okay, so in my quest to make the most money possible, I did stumble across that blue skirts were selling for about 300 GP each, so I quickly just went to Varrock and started buying them out of the store. They're only 2 GP each. They did seem to be like the best item that I could buy out of the store and sell in the Grand Exchange, so I'm gonna go ahead and world hop a few times and get a few inventories and see how much we can make off of this. Alright, so I did a few world hopping and got a few of them. We did end up with about 89 of these, but they did sell for 300 GP each. I did buy some red capes because they said they were going up in price a little bit, but they just didn't sell. So I'm going to throw them in for about 150 and see if they sell then. Just easy side money, but it's another 26k towards our goal. Well, since we're actually just waiting for most things to just sell in the Grand Exchange at this point, you can see that I've gotten 30 attack, 30 strength, and 30 defense now. I'm going to switch this back to strength, but I'm probably going to continue training here just for a little bit. I did want some combat levels, especially for some of these quests coming up. It's kind of nice just to have that level of combat to fight some of the monsters, so I'm going to continue doing this for just a little bit. Alright, so I was bored over in Al-Kharid, so what I want to try now is doing a different moneymaker. What we're going to do is actually go up to Deep Wild. We're going to go telegrab nature runes. It being the weekend, Wines of Zamrock are just insane with PKers right now, so I'm not even going to try to do that. But I'll throw up a map real quick. You can see if you teleport to Varrock, it's pretty much a straight shot up here to this little lava island. So I'm gonna go see if we can get any natures, and hopefully there's no PKers. Well, honestly, I thought the coast was gonna be clear out there, but there was a level 56 PKer that came out of nowhere. We did end up with about 162 nature runes, which isn't too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw those in the exchange and see how our fishing bait is doing, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so somehow my footage got corrupted and I have to do a voiceover of this, but this is a little while later. We did end up going back to the fishing store and getting more fishing bait. And look at this, guys, we're almost about to 1 million. Buying the fishing bait is starting to get a little bit tedious, but we're going to go ahead and go back to the fishing store, buy another batch for 960k and throw it in the Grand Exchange. So let's keep to it. Okay, so we just finished up buying all of our fishing bait, and we ended up with 292k. We can see that it would sell for about 1.1 mil at 4 GP each, and then we just add another 292k to that, so we're getting close. We go through this back in the Grand Exchange. The more we get, the more we can make, so let's keep at it. Okay, so that last batch did end up selling off. We went back to the fishing store and oh my god, 434k fishing bait. Things are getting a little stinky with all this damn bait. It's going to sell for about 1.7 at 4 GP each. We can add another 434k to that. But my god, guys, I'm dreading when we're over 2 mil, because that's going to be literally like hours at the fishing store just buying this. What kind of idiot am I? So I'm going to break this up so it sells a little bit faster. I've noticed that if you do break it up into 3 different auctions, they will sell a little quicker for some reason. And I'm an idiot. 5 GP. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this in. Alright, and then we're going to throw this last bed in there, and that's another 820k, so let's go see if this sells. And there we go. Finally, I'm actually doing this damn quest because I've had the supply sitting in my bank for the past few days. So let's go ahead and turn it in. 700 coins and 3 quest points. Okay, so I've been doing hill giants here and there while I was waiting for my fishing bait to sell. I forgot to mention that I did go out to Wines of Zamrock again, and this time I was a little bit more successful. I did end up with about 218 wines, so we're going to take them out. It says one of the fishing baits sold, so I have room now to sell it, so we're just going to go ahead and collect. Look at that, 1.7 mil. I'm just going to drop the price in to sell these. Another 410k. Guys, look at that, we're over 2 mil, so we're getting real close. So I'm just going to probably continue doing some more Wines of Zammy here shortly, so I'm going to probably go buy some more supplies. So hopefully you guys can appreciate this like I do, but I decided to go train down at Hill Giants. I will prove that I'm in a free-to-play world. But look at this. Nobody in sight. The place is mine. This is awesome. And there we go. 40 hit points and a total level of 300, so we're moving right along, guys. So after getting 40 hit points, hill giants were just getting a little too crowded for me, so I decided it's time to go get some more wines of Zamrock. I do have my pure with me. I'm using him more as just a deterrent. Usually when people see two people at the altar, they don't even bother, they just log, so I'm not really going to be attacking anybody with my pure. It's just more of a deterrent than anything, so people just log. The bots usually log as well, so it's kind of nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think I bought a couple hundred law runes. I can't remember the exact amount, but we'll see how many we get, and hopefully we don't die while we're out there. Okay, and that was our last load. We're officially out of law runes. We did end up with 45 magic and 328 wines of Zamrock. I was having to do a lot of running away and stuff from PKers because just trying to manage my two accounts out in the wild was a little annoying, so I ended up logging pretty early with my pure. But it's going to be a nice amount having these 328 on top of our 2.5 mils, so we're going to go ahead and sell that, and then I think we're going to have to go to that painstaking process of buying fishing bait with like 3 mil, which is going to be insane. So let's see how well that goes.
One eternity later.
And there we go, 500k fishing bait, and oh my god, this is taking hours to do. I honestly don't think I need to do anymore. I think I might actually have enough for a bond now. We have about 2.5 mil here in fishing bait. It's finally showing at 5 GP each. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the Grand Exchange. If I'm off by like a couple 100k, I think I'll just do something else. But oh my god, I don't want to do any more fishing baits. And if anyone's out there has never played this game before, do not do this moneymaker. It will drive you insane and make you hate the game. But I know how fun the game is in members, so I'm just doing this so that we can get into members and really start making some of the easy money and actually enjoying the game. Before I put all the fishing bait into the auction house, I did end up buying all the rest of the supplies that we needed to finish the rest of the free-to-play quests. I mean, we had like over a mil left over in cash, so it wasn't like I had to liquidate any of the bait or anything, but here we are. We're just finalizing up Black Knight's Fortress, which wasn't too bad. Nope, there he is. We're just gonna go ahead and turn this quest in. Ooh, I like cash. 2,500 coins and 3 quest points. And here we are doing Demon Slayer, my favorite free-to-play quest. Always reminds me of Evil Dead 3 when he can't remember to say the words. Just because you do have to remember to say them here.
Klaatu, Marada,
Yeah, I just have to say that scene is the best. And now for Goblin Diplomacy. Boom, done. 5 quest points and 200 crafting XP and 9 crafting, guys. Look at that. Okay, and after I'm done kicking this guy, this should be Pirate's Treasure done. I hope. Oh, there we go. There we go. 2 quest points. It wasn't too bad of a quest. Let's see what we got. A gold ring and an emerald, and we are currently at 40 quest points with only a few left to do. Now we're just finishing up a knight's sword. It's nice to see in the Grand Exchange that our fishing bait's starting to sell finally. It has taken a while, which is kind of sad. Just note for this quest, if you do want to keep the blue right sword, you do have to drop one of the 2 before you turn it in. And look at that, 29 smithing, guys, without even having to do any sort of smithing yet. So that's pretty cool. I think as of now, we only have just a few more quests to do, so let's continue the grind. Well, so I'm a little bummed. The footage of me actually fighting the dragon did get lost, and the audio for this clip did get corrupted. So this is me voicing over the Dragon Slayer. We did get some strength and defense, and now we're able to buy rune plate bodies, but I think we're just going to skip over that now since, hey, look at that, 42 strength, 38 defense, and hopefully our fishing bait sells pretty fast. So you can kind of see our stats now. We've gotten 43 quest points. All free-to-play quests are done, so now we're just waiting for that fishing bait to sell so we can go into members. Since we have no more quests to complete, I did decide to get a few range levels. Just those early levels are kind of annoying anyways, so I figured I might as well get them out of the way. We're almost to 15 range. I decided to come here to Port Sarim just because these seagulls have a lot of HP. Just better than chickens. They're also quite low level, but it does suck having to run around and collect your arrows. As you guys can see though, I've gotten 45 woodcut and 32 fire making. I figured that's probably good for now until we get to members, and there we go, 15 range, guys. Well, picking up your arrows just got boring real quick, so what I decided to do is just come over here by Falador Gate and kill imps. I think we're going to be about 40 or 50k away from the bond, so I think I'm just going to do this for a little while and collect blue wizard hats and beads. I was going to do blue skirts, but it looks like they've dropped drastically, so I'm going to go ahead and do this for about an hour or so and see what we can get. Alright, so this has been our first load. I've been AFK a little bit, but you can see everything that we got. Let's price check it real quick. And 27k, so nothing crazy, but not too bad. So I might do a little bit more and then see where we go. Okay, so we've sold everything off, even our armor sets. I'll show you guys how to make some quick money when we first get into members, but let's see if we can afford a bond. Here we go, old school bond. It says they're about 4.2 mil, so I'm going to throw it in for a little over 4 mil and hopefully we can purchase it. Alright, and we've finally done it, guys. We've sold the 14 blue wizard hats and bought an old school bond. It only cost us pretty much everything in our bank, but we have it. I mean, dude, guys, I'm excited. We're finally going to get into members. It's going to be amazing. Let's take a quick look at the bank. Yeah, we got like nothing. We do have some runes that we can teleport around. I think what we're going to do is go to Lumbridge real quick. See if we can go find Hans and see how long our game time is. Alright, and there is Hans. I've literally had to hunt him down in a second world because the first one he was just nowhere to be found. So you can see our account is 1 day 20 hours old, and 20 days ago we made this account, and from a level 3 free to play we were actually able to purchase a bond, so I'm getting excited. These are our stats currently. Also note that we've done every free-to-play quest, so once we get into members, guys, I'm excited. We're gonna start making some serious money and also do some the members quests where we're gonna get a lot of skills really quick, so stay tuned for episode 3. I'm excited to get started and I hope you guys are too.